The gothic design of Lies of P creates a dark setting for players to immerse themselves in while anticipating the challenging encounters that lie ahead. This presentation shares a few similarities with the From Software developed Bloodborne, but takes a different path with its overall plot. The setting, a town named Krat, carries a distinct Belle Epoque vibe that contrasts nicely with the tale of Pinocchio that most of us are familiar with from Disney's reimagining. So, with the stage set, I played through an early demo of this Souls-like, and all I can say is that this game is bloody hard. The demo provides minimal bits of story, but it's easy to grasp the grim tone through character interactions and the general atmosphere. Pinocchio is a puppet mechanoid who, after awakening, is tasked by the gentle Sophia to seek Hotel Krat. After doing so, he is given the objective of locating his apparent creator, Geppetto, who has gone missing after venturing out into the city. Nothing about these interactions is particularly engaging on their own, yet it's the plight of Pinocchio himself that keeps things interesting. After a bit of digging at the hotel, you're informed of the Grand Covenant, a set of commands imprinted onto puppets when they're created. The fourth and final one of these laws is simply that puppets cannot lie, which is what you have to do to enter the hotel in the first place. The demo doesn't contain a deep dive scenario that illustrates the potential of this mechanic. Still, it has my attention, given that the purpose of Pinocchio's lying acts as progress towards gradually becoming more human. There are plenty of morality-based dilemmas that only Pinocchio, who is the exception to the lying rule, can face, and the possibilities are fascinating. How quests are completed and the conclusion of the story scenes may play out differently depending on how you lie, so player individuality and replayability appear to be a factor of this experience. When it comes to combat, Lies of P has some unique ideas, despite the core of it playing like your standard From Software inspired adventure. For instance, there's weapon assembling, letting you mix the handles and blades of your tools. This helps instill more freedom into combative encounters, as you're able to pursue a build to your liking. This point is also reinforced by how you start off the game. You can pick between 3 weapons representative of said builds: balance, dexterity, or strength. I went with the middle option, humorously called the Path of the Bastard. Another standout element is Pinocchio's Legion Arm, a swappable resource that can add spice to battles and traits like elemental strikes. Plus, there's an ever-familiar level-up system comprised of Ergo used at checkpoints to invest in stats. Lies of P definitely caters to an audience familiar with the Souls-like genre, though a couple of distinct implementations keep progress engaging. That said, the boss battles are really damn hard. While typical enemies may cause you problems during your first few encounters, my skills were heavily tested during these boss fights. The first one in particular can be a rude awakening, as it can wreck you badly if you don't understand evasion or guard timing. One thing I'd like to see is the perfect guard feature improved. There's strangely no audio cue for it that strongly differentiates it from standard guarding. Even during its beginning hours, Lies of P's identity is clear. It's a tough-as-nails action roguelike that wears its inspirations on its sleeve, yet isn't afraid to take chances on a narrative and gameplay level, thanks to its inclusion of facets from the source material. If you've been interested in this ambitious outing, I highly recommend checking out the free demo available on Steam. Lies of P is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Game Pass on Xbox One and Series X and PC in August 2023.
Noisy Pixel.